So President Obama recently admitted that Mitch McConnell's strategy of endless obstruction actually worked. Well, CNN is going to weigh in on this, and they have a message for the Democrats. Let's watch.
Let me just be a little bit Pollyanna-ish and say that Jeffrey is, of course, 100% right that the best politics is for Chuck Schumer, the Democratic leader in the Senate, and Nancy Pelosi in the House to follow the exact game plan that Mitch McConnell did because it worked. But there's politics, and then this is my Pollyanna part, what's good for the country. And maybe, just maybe, somebody can say, oh, and if it's the Democrats, okay, because it's just where we are right now in the political world, and say there are places where we can work together, and we're not going to say no, and we're going to give you some wins, because it's not just for you, it's for the American people. I know I sound really corny, but I've seen this so year in and year out, as you said, get so much more bitterly partisan in the halls of Congress and up and down Pennsylvania Avenue. Something's got to give.
There you have it, CNN in a nutshell. Bipartisanship. We need more bipartisanship. We need more compromise. We need more negotiation. We need the Democrats and the Republicans to love each other. What are they leaving out? They're leaving out the most important fact. What is in the compromise? What is it made up of? What's the deal you're talking about? They never go into specifics. They never go into details. They never give facts because honestly, they don't care about that. They just want to see them hold hands and sing Kumbaya and work together. But whenever the Democrats and the Republicans work together, they work together to screw you. They never come together to say, yeah, you know, a living wage, people work a full-time job, maybe they shouldn't live in poverty. Let's fix that. They never come together to say that. They never come together to say, hey, you know, we should do less war. But wouldn't it be great if we were in, I don't know, maybe a fewer number of countries? Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's go down that path. They never come together and say, single-payer healthcare. You know, every other modern nation has one version or another of universal healthcare. Maybe we should do a Medicare for all system. Wouldn't that be lovely? They never do that. Whenever they come together to say, okay, so we all agree? Let's give Wall Street whatever the fuck they want. All agree, say aye. Aye, everybody in the room. That's when they agree. So, but this is why our media is a fucking joke. The mainstream media is a joke. Because they're having, I mean, that's a conversation anybody can have over a fucking Thanksgiving dinner table. People who don't even read the news and don't know politics. They could all sit around and go, you know, wouldn't it be great if people worked together and were happy? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Oh, yeah, I think that'd be wonderful. I don't understand why Washington doesn't just work together. Wouldn't that be great? You're an ignorant person if you say shit like that. Because that doesn't mean anything. Like, we'll work together. We'll work together. Wouldn't that be wonderful? You work together. Work together to do what exactly? But they don't care on CNN because they don't know either. They just, I don't know. I'm comfortable in my own establishment Washington bubble, in my own media bubble. I get paid well. Everybody I know gets paid well. You get paid well. Everybody I'm talking at this table with. So, yeah, Washington, they should just work together because if they work together, everybody will be happy. No, they won't. If they work together, it would be nothing but screwing over the American people and helping their donors. And they got nothing to say about that. Now, look, if it were the case that they were calling for bipartisanship in the very rare good instances, like the instances when you used to have Ron Paul and Bernie Sanders work together to do good things. When you used to have an alliance between libertarians and progressives. When you have like Bernie Sanders and Rand Paul get together to say, hey, maybe we shouldn't lock up so many people for, you know, nonviolent drug offenses. If they were talking about making an infrastructure deal, if they're talking about working together for good things, principled politicians working together for good things, I'll be the one leading the charge in favor of that kind of bipartisanship. But again, that kind is rare. And that is not what CNN is referring to. So notice, what's their framing? As of right now, Donald Trump is going to be the president. The Republicans hold the Senate. The Republicans hold the House of Representatives. The Republicans also hold most governorships and most state legislatures. And what does CNN do? They go out there and they go, you know, the Democrats really should just give the Republicans what they want and they should really cave and work with them. What? Are you fucking nuts? This is, I mean, they're going to try to do things like get rid of the EPA and get rid of the FDA and deregulate Wall Street further. But again, it's this obsession, this cult of neutrality on CNN. Like, well, we gotta say 50-50 and everybody's a good actor and everybody can just work together and everything will be great. This cult of bipartisanship. You know, wouldn't it be great if all these people worked together? No! In fact, chances are, whenever fucking Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell agree on some shit, I'm gonna hate it! So, but that's CNN. They don't mention a single policy specific. Hey, you could work together on this. This would help the American people. Hey, you could do that. That would help the American people. It's just this vague, amorphous, generalized, like, oh, bipartisanship is good. And notice, they're talking about the bipartisanship. They're talking about negotiation and compromise when it's the Republicans in control. Because whenever the Republicans and the Democrats agree to do something, it ain't because the Republicans are agreeing to some liberal shit. It's because the Democrats are agreeing to some conservative shit, some Republican shit, some establishment corporatist shit. So you didn't hear them say this all the time when it was McConnell obstructing Obama. Now did you? They didn't say, "Oh, Republicans, what are you doing? You got to go. Come on, do more liberal stuff. Go make the deal. Do it." No, but now because the Democrats, you always have to be the bigger person. The bigger person means giving into the other side no matter what. Oh, come on, Democrats, be for the good of the country. Why would that be for the good of the country? To let the Republicans run roughshod and fucking deregulate Wall Street more and handcuff, all the EPA, the FDA, as Trump is already in the midst of doing. Why would that be a good thing? Why is it a good thing for Trump to try to scrap Obama's new overtime rules, which help workers? Why is that a good thing? That's not a good thing. So this kind of vacuous, vapid, bullshit, garbage talking points of, oh, bipartisanship. A Pollyanna-ish of me. I wish they just worked together. You know, the Democrats should really cave to the Republicans and give them what they want. I don't even think they realize what they're saying. Like, I don't even think Dana Bash realizes it. Like, do you not get what you're advocating for? Like, you're saying, effectively, the Democrats should do whatever the Republicans want, and they should do it to be the bigger people and for the better of the country. But that would be the opposite of the betterment of the country. If you give the Republicans whatever they want, you would actively be moving the country in the wrong direction. So I'll repeat myself. If you're talking about an infrastructure deal, if you're talking about agreeing to do something principled and good for the American people, I'm with you 100%. But if you're talking about caving to the Republicans on 97% of their ideas, which are horrendous, I'm going to fight you every step of the way. I will not give a fucking inch to the Republicans when they try to do things that are unpopular with the American people. Because they're already doing it. They're claiming mandate. We have a mandate. So step aside and let me do whatever the fuck I want. Oh, really? You have a mandate? Let's go to the people on that. Let's go to the specific polling data on the different policy issues. So, and I guarantee you, when you look at those, the American people are overwhelmingly liberal. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fight for the American people. And I'm going to fight on those issues. So, you know, for example, you try to, I don't know, make more or get rid of even more gun regulations. Well, bitch, I got a poll right here that says over 90% of the American people want a universal background check bill. So I'm going to block you and I'm going to push a universal background check bill. You want to try to screw over workers more? I got 80% of the American people want to raise the minimum wage. And I'm going to fight for that. I'm going to block your punk ass. Anything you try to do that hurts workers, I'm going to be there to block it. Anything you try to do, oh, let's deport all undocumented immigrants, let's ban all Muslims from the country. You want to try to do that shit? You will meet the fiercest opposition you've ever met in your life, and I will fucking make a spectacle of it. I'll go to all the Sunday shows, I'll go on TV, you'll see my face on TV every single goddamn day, and I will hammer you repeatedly until I have even people who are Republicans who voted for you going, you know, that motherfucker really is a fascist now, isn't he? I will hammer you. I will frame the discussion and make it so that you have no counter argument. You want to play rough? Let's play rough. So this is what the Democrats should do. But no, CNN has decreed, you know, everybody should work together and bipartisanship is good and I really like bipartisanship. Wouldn't it be great if everybody got along and held hands and sang kumbaya and worked together and then ended up doing what the Republicans want to do? And wouldn't that be great? No, it wouldn't. It would be fucking horrible.